he asked me to do a few things. He basically gave me a tap on the back and said, "Listen, I want you to be part of my movement." And I said, "Good." And ever since then, you know, anytime that Mr. Arce needs something, I'm here to try to do as much as I can for him and his team. And that's where you came in, Lady Wisdom and Miss Gold.
Okay.
Making moves.
Yes, we are. And you said he did a couple of things for you with the gridiron.
Absolutely. Him as chief of staff of Councilman Gonzalez. When this movement with the gridiron with two ex-NFL players, Mr. Damian Gregory and Darian Barnes, came to me with this movement. I said, okay, it's a nice project. Let me undergo that project and let me bring it to the city of Newark. At that time, I already had known Mr. Arce. I know he was about his word. I brought it to him because I know he could get the job done, and he actually got the job done immediately. He introduced us to Councilman Gonzalez and Margarita Muniz, and we actually got it moving with the Let's Move campaign, Michelle Obama's movement, and it's been great ever since. It was a success football camp, and from the bottom of my heart, we gridiron family love Mr. Arce, and we thank him and Margarita Muniz and Councilman Gonzalez for, Councilman, yes, Gonzalez, and for all the hard work that they did, because if it wasn't for them, we would have never made it to the finish line, and it was a very successful football camp.
Wow. Sounds good.
Yes.
Okay, and we do have Mr. Jose Arce, and that's the brother of Miguel Arce, who's running for councilman for the Central Ward. And tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, it's a pleasure being here, first of all.
Thank you for coming.
We've worked, and let me make a comment, we've worked for years and years under other people's shadows and footsteps. And it's a great day for me to say that to be a campaign manager and to be a campaign manager for your own brother is a touch to me.
Okay. And Mr. Miguel Arce, tell me about the previous jobs that you had took on before you came into politics and everything.
Well, I was, like I said before, I mentioned at the age of 17, I started working for the city of Newark. We worked under Sharp James, was running for mayor in '86.
Okay.
He made myself and a cousin of mine the youngest supervisors for one of the sites for the site programs, which is the Summer Youth Employment Training Program that we have now. Back then it was called Moet.
Right.
And I worked there. Then I moved on to the traffic enforcement officers.
Okay.
I started working for under the sanitation department. I was one of the guys that was not liked for street cleaning. I used to write tickets. Now somebody's going to say, I remember that ticket that I got. No, I'm only kidding. We moved on from there. I became a correctional officer. I was a correctional officer for 7 years at the Essex County Jail Annex up in Caldwell, New Jersey, before they moved it down to the Ramis Avenue down in Newark.
Wow, that's some time ago.
Yes, a very long time. Then I went on to open up my own construction company, because that's what I actually went to school for.
Okay.
Trades for construction.
Okay.
And then in 2003 or 2003, I met a friend of mine that told us, Cory Booker's running for office. I really didn't want to get back involved in politics, but I guess it's just my calling.
Yeah, your calling.
You know what I'm saying? So I came back and we started working, and we spoke to a few people. We met Cory Booker. And he says, we have nobody to run the Central Ward. And we've always ran the Central Ward for every election we've done. Whether it's Sharp James, Cory Booker, senators, president. We've done it all, and we've always ran the Central Ward. So I came back. We ran in 2006. It was a straight, clean sweep. Everybody on the ticket won. Okay. And I went into the office of the councilwoman for the first time in the Central Ward was Dana Rome. Mm-hmm. And I was the aide one for her.
Wow.
Then I left 2 weeks later, and I moved on to Councilman Gonzalez's office as the aide 2. Then I moved up to the A3 spot, and today I'm currently serving as his chief of staff.
Oh, okay.
So, with that said, this is where we're at. Now we're doing our own thing. So I guess I've gone through the entire steps of, I just didn't go straight to there. I got experience, and I've went through, the 8-1, the 8-2, the 8-3, the chief of staff, and I guess hopefully, knock on wood, from my mouth to God's ears, the council member of the Central Ward. And I guess from there we'll figure out what God is going to do.
Yes, we need change in the Central Ward.
Oh, we're going to get it.
We need that.
You can believe that.
Okay. I'm going to hold you to it.
You can hold me to it.
Yeah, well,
I'm going to tell you guys something, and this is, we can joke about it,
Yeah.
but everybody that knows me for 20, 30 years are going to tell you, I know this guy to be the same way he is today. I'm not going to lie to you, because if I'm going to hurt you with a lie, I might as well tell you the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's number one. Number two, I don't make promises that I can't keep and that I can't deliver. And Rudolph Giuliani couldn't have said it any better. He said, it's better to overpromise and underdeliver than to, it's better to underdeliver and overpromise than overpromise and underdeliver.
Right.
So I'd rather not promise at all if I know that I can't deliver anything.
Okay.
So that's what it is.
And let me ask you,